So I used to teach it without the memory, but now that I'm getting a little older, my memory is not as quick as it used to be. So I got my wife to write everything down. Everything's down and written in English and also written in the Cree language. So when I teach my Tipi teaching, I don't write on the poles. I put the poles up, then I put the flags on the poles. So I learned to speak the Cree language quite well. I can talk really good Cree. I like to teach it in the Cree language for the kids and the adults. It's in English and in the Cree language. It's very hard to read the Cree writing because we never had the writing. We had pictorials. That's how we communicated with each other years and years ago. We must nagi. Even to the day my dad died, he drew pictures on his stuff to put in a deep freeze. He drew little rabbits or moose or deer. He drew, yeah. And if you could understand pictorial, you can understand where. If she drew me a picture where she's going today, I'd be able to understand it because she's drawing the picture. So that's how we communicated years ago. And I'm not going to say that's years ago because our country's not that old, you know. But Jason's doing it just perfect. I'm just listening. I'm just throwing a little bit of point in my view how I was taught. And the way I was taught was given to me by a half-breed, a Blackfoot and a Cree, because he told me where the Tipi come from. It wasn't ours as Cree people. We bored it from the plains. We lived in the we lived in little huts. But Tsoanak is what we call it in the sweat lodge. And in my dreams, the sweat lodge was where we lived when we were back, 1,000 years ago. Because as Cree people, we should have been named the nomadic Crees, because we moved. We always moved. We never stayed one place. So we lived in these little huts. We didn't pack the teepees. But you know what I did? You know what I do? Just an example. That's what I do to my students and my teachers. You'll read the Cree language. That's what I do to my kids, and my teachers, my educators.
I didn't know a word of English, just my Cree language. So my teacher and I had a hard time to communicate that.
Love. So how to get to it. Being kind and good to one another and accept others as they are.
That's my favorite one right there. Because that's where that Uma Wahuto, and that's where it comes from. Kasagito, everybody, Wikitspia. Yeah, because Iwahuto, yeah. Where do we come from? Like I said, where do we come from? Quebec or Montreal or whatever? We walked on the same blade of grass. We're related to everybody from over there all the way to always say Tutuktuyak. They're related to all these people along. That's why we're related to so many people. I'm related to most of these people over here. I'm related to Jason. I'm related to her.
Herman,
Yeah.
explain that one, respect.
Respect, honoring the basic rights of all people, including ourselves.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's it.